What is going on, my friends and family? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to my vegan diet 1 year into going vegan. Now, I've done this before with my diet before I was vegan. I did this with my diet the first couple weeks that I was vegan, and I've been waiting to add this episode to this series because it is hilarious to look back at young Brian and make fun of how weird I was, because there's no lie, I was pretty weird. So, without further ado, let's look at my diet 1 year into veganism.
Back of the house, starting with some extra virgin olive oil. Yes, I know, my friends, I need to switch over to the canola oil, but for now we're gonna use olive oil. And then I'm feeling like my cheat meal, that fries, guacamole, and beans.
Okay, first off, love the music. Great music. Also, what's my beef with canola oil? I don't, let's go.
So what I'm gonna do is actually a little of these Southern style O'Brien potatoes, little chunk diced potatoes. I'm gonna fry them up real quick, and then we're gonna throw on some toppings. Okay, so the potatoes are sauteed. Now I'm gonna make a little bit of the soy riso to make it a little bit more authentic. Yes, you heard me right. It is meatless soy chorizo. 2-inch piece gives me 90 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 7 grams of protein, and 6 grams of carbs. Also gonna take about 2 servings, a big dollop of these Rosarita vegetarian refried beans. These are made with canola oil, not with lard. Boom, and the chorizo, the refried beans, the potatoes are plated. It does not
That looks like crap. That looks like a big pile of dog shit.
look very appetizing, but suck it. It's completely okay because guacamole saves everything. And then the final touch I want to put on here is just a little bit of salsa, baby. And this is pretty much carne asada fries without carne asada. Oh, and check out that pro tip. Throw on some spinach leaves at the end of any dish you make and everyone will think you're extremely healthy.
Suck it! This is quality content. I'm really understanding why people subscribed to me in the beginning. These sound effects. I really like the beans coming out of the can. Play that again.
And begin pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward. See there?
That gets my appetite really going.
So there it is, my friends, the dinner of champions. Got myself a full mandia / bean dia. Got myself, of course, got myself the chocolate mint builder's bar. Of course, it is vegan and it is delicious. And I've also got my little vegan masking that I was telling you guys about. And
this is an awesome meal because this goes back to my roots before I was vegan. I always did this thing I called the bean dia or the man dia. It's just like a giant burrito tortilla and then a can of beans and then cheese and meats and whatever else and then a tortilla. So I just veganized that and still continued having that a year into veganism. And then shout out to anybody who remembers how addicted I was to those chocolate mint Cliff Bars. Low key, still addicted to those. They're so freaking good.
so, my friends, I want to show you how Hercules cheats as a vegan. As you guys know, one of my favorite meals is carne asada fries. So this looks very much like carne asada, right? Well, what I did is I got carne asada fries with guacamole and beans, but no carne asada, and then I made myself a little Beyond Meat and just put it on top. So it's basically the same damn thing. And because I'm trying to grow, I gotta eat big ass meals. So this is my cheat meal. Double carne asada fries, no carne.
Yes, damn, bro. That is a lot of French fries. Yo, I was eating 2 giant platters of French fries. Kudos, baby Brian. You were bulking strong back then. Also, though, really like the Greek music. What? What's with me and music back then? This is a theme. I think we're gonna find some more good music gems in this.
Just for the sake of time, and for those of you who've already heard and seen what I make in my shake, I'm just gonna go through the ingredients real quick. We have 1.5 bananas sliced up and frozen. We have 1 apple, 1 tablespoon of raw cacao nibs, 1 serving of maca powder, 2 servings, 2 cups of almond milk, 1 serving of brown rice protein for the proteins, brah. A big handful of spinach, and some sort of green powder, vegetables, and fruit blend mix. Mmm, appetizing.
That smoothie looks like trash. Did you see how like bumpy and grainy it was? Okay, first off, smoothies still a part of my life, but I feel like my smoothie making has gone from like level maybe 14, very beginner. I would say probably to maybe level like 70, maybe level 80. We cap out at level 99. We'll get there. One thing that really helped is getting a Vitamix, because using that Ninja, you saw, that was some chunky smoothie. And also, I remember that brown rice protein. It was literally unflavored brown rice protein. It was the chalkiest protein.
Proteins, brah.
Now I use Vivo Life, which has like the best tasting protein in the world. If you want to support the channel, of course, you can use my code Brian10 to give you 10% off, and you're gonna have the best gains in the world with some good flavors as well. Check it out.
Do, do, do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ra-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ra-boo. All right, so
What in the fuck?
So you guys saw the shake that I made. That comes out to, I call it the humor smoothie in my MyFitnessPal actually. So I just keep going to the same thing and just re-adding to MyFitnessPal. It's cool, you can like make meals and just re-add them. So I call it my humor smoothie. It's 575 calories and we're going to 2,800 calories today, I believe.
Oh my gosh, look how cute Jacoby is. I had to leave that in there for you guys. Little Jacoby is a baby. Oh, it melts my heart.
And then also I'm going to add half a cup of Beyond Beef. I'm cooking the vegetables in a half tablespoon of coconut oil. So you see that's like a medium fire right there. People always ask me how I saute them. I do like a medium fire and I let it cook for probably like 6 to 8 minutes. Done, my friends. Got a heaping plate over here. It all smells super good. But this is what it looks like plated. It's 2 giant plates of volume. And like I've told you guys before, when I'm cutting, volume is key.
Okay, that thumbnail game is definitely improved from back then. What even was that? It was just me putting the plate like this close into the camera. That was the thumbnail. Solid. This meal actually pretty good though. Like you see a heaping plate of vegetables. Boom. Way better than the way earlier videos before I was vegan when I would eat like almost no vegetables and then pass it off as vegetables. Ketchup is vegetable, right? Yeah, it's totally vegetable.
If you're a baby.
Ooh, baby girl, it is the last meal. So what do we have in here, my friends? Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's 420 degrees hot. Ooh, got ourselves some 7-grain crispy tenders by Gardein and some green beans and mushrooms, because I'm telling you, dude, I am on an addiction kick with mushrooms. They are so freaking tasty. All right, so in a big giant metal bowl, cold by the way, because I don't know why, but salads need to be eaten out of cold metal bowls. It's just like a fact of life. Anyways, I've got this Ready Pack Bella Romaine, so I've got a full bag of this, and then these are the crispy tenders, so they're 7-grain crispy tenders. In case you guys are interested, they're super freaking tasty. I've got the big metal bowl of salad, so I'm gonna show you what I'm about to do with these tenders, because this is about to make the salad perfect. Boom, just like that. Check it out. I just cut them all into pieces. Actually, I was trying to cut them, then I got impatient, so I just started tearing them up, but whatever. I've got them all torn up and into little chunks, put the baked mushrooms on there, and
Always touching my food. This is the theme with me back in the day. I used to always put my fingers all up in my food, and I never really noticed it, obviously, because you don't notice things until someone else points it out, which I've had hundreds of comments over my years here on YouTube where people are going, "That's disgusting. Why do you keep putting your fingers in your food?" And over time I've thought about it, and it is kind of disgusting, you know.
And the salad dressing of choice, and of choice lately actually, I've been using this a lot, is this toasted sesame ginger sauce. So I had it at a sushi place and I was like, I have to have it. So I've been using it on all my salads, but it's so freaking good. So the last thing that I'm adding to this salad, check it out, are these broad beans. So I have one package in there. I have one package I'm gonna put in just the sea salt flavor, but I've tried the other flavors too. It's just like croutons. They're pretty solid, but anyways, they have 7 grams of protein, so that's why I'm putting them in there. And then I saw that I actually have a pretty good amount of snacking left. Shout out to the dudes at Louisville for these vegan jerky. You guys say that's Louisville. It's Louisville. Louisville.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, dude. But it's bourbon smoked chipotle flavor, I believe. Anyways, the macros on this bad boy are 2.5 servings of 70 calories, 3.5 grams fat, 4 grams of carbs, and 7 grams protein. Yes, lots of sodium, but luckily we're not close to competition yet. And the last thing, I saw I have 100 calories. So I'm eating 1 serving of this dry roasted edamame. It's high in protein and it's pretty flavorless. Like, it's all right. It's not bad, it's not good. It's just pretty all right. So it's kind of a good little snack.
Okay, so yeah, I was actually pretty close to competition. About a year into veganism was when I went and did my first competition as a vegan. I'd already competed before. So at this point, I was like counting calories. Basically, all the calories were each day were like my money, and I got to spend it on whatever. So each 100 calories would be utilized in the best way possible. And at this point, I would say I'm getting there, you know? Chef Brian had started to evolve a little bit because while yes, I am heavily depending on Beyond Meat crumbles and Gardein tenders and all these alternatives and stuff, which isn't the best, I am making salads and I am making stir fries, which you may not know me from a long time ago, but that's a big leap forward from Totino's pizza rolls and baked chicken breasts and baked potatoes. This was progress, even though I know this is pretty embarrassing and not necessarily level 99 cooking, but I was moving forward. Okay, to wrap this video up, the last thing I want to show you was a video I made 1 year into veganism. I did a 1 year review of veganism as a bodybuilder, and what I say is actually pretty interesting, so let's listen.
The thing that was the hardest with the vegan transition, when you go to the grocery store and you're hungry, I'm sure you have 6 different options immediately as soon as you come in there. You're like, oh, I could have nachos and I could have popcorn, I could have a sandwich, I could have a friggin', you know what I'm saying? Whereas when you go in there the first time when you're vegan, the first couple times, you don't have those instantaneous thoughts of what foods you can run to. And I feel like it's like with anything, man. The first 6 months, first year, you're starting out playing a new sport or whatever. You suck. You just suck at it. You're not very good at it, and you try your best, and you fail a little bit sometimes. And you know, you think you're not doing very good at it and stuff. But as you go, you start picking up like little tiny tips. You're like, damn, I really like, for me, tempeh. I just tried it recently, and now I'm like obsessed with it. And then that becomes like something that you just like, that is amazing. It's just in the back of my head. It's something I can always go to and eat. And so like as you go, I feel like you build a repertoire, like an arsenal of different foods.
Exactly, to choose from.
Exactly.
Yeah. A lot of people, like me especially, like I remember so well. It was like walking into the grocery store, you know, to the supermarket, and you know, I was just like lost. I was just like staring at, you know, am I gonna get the lettuce or the spinach today? It's like,
Am I gonna get the lettuce or the spinach today?
Am I gonna get the lettuce or the spinach today? It's like,
like, yo, how are you alive at this point, bro? He just walked into the grocery store, and each day all he was buying was just either lettuce or spinach today.
am I gonna get the lettuce or the spinach today?
It's so good. So if you did like this video, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to do another one, maybe like a 2-year or a 3-year, look how my diet was doing around then, because that's when it started to pick up, baby, and that's when Chef Brian turned into maybe like intermediate Chef Brian. And also a great way to support the channel, if you would like to, is check out my recipe book, which has absolutely fire meals that are nothing like what you just saw. They're actually amazing, but they're easy to make for anybody who doesn't even have any cooking experience. You're gonna be eating like a freaking king, but also getting in high protein meals so that you can build that muscle. And also at the same time, you can check out my Vegan Beginner's Guidebook. It's called Vegan Blueprint, and you can get both of those at the same time for a bundle, or you can just get one or the other, but it's a great way to get yourself into veganism, or if you've already been vegan for a little bit, it's a great way to make sure that you're doing things right so that you can stay vegan, because that is the problem with a lot of people going vegan, is pretty soon they're gonna be ex-vegans because they're doing a lot of weird things and not eating right and not treating themselves right. So check that out. I'll put a link to that in the description below. It's eatveganordietrying.com. Great way to support the channel. And with that, my beautiful friends and family, you've made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for checking this out. Give me a big old thumbs up. Let me know what you thought was the funniest or the best part of this video in the comments below. And subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you guys in the very next video.
Team me out, week.